that guy's got lit. That's it. That's it.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Davis Martin. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And here is Stephen Kwan. And that one is downstairs. And we're underway here on the south side of Chicago. Hey. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Fights it off, he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hit in the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. One up, one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Bo Naylor.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
Will Brennan at the plate and takes high there. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Draws the walk there.
First base.
Batting third.
Here's Jose
baseman,
Ramirez.
Jose
3
Ramirez.
hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. just missed. And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. Fought off foul. Brennan at second. Ramirez at first. One gone. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now David Fry. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. In the air out towards right center. Robert on the move. Nabs it. And that is that. Guardians strand a couple. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Shane Bieber. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
That one fouled off. Down the line, Kwan sprinting after it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And a base hit into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Mike Tauchman.
Always we know. Just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick. Watch me backspin. Off the atlas. Past tense. Maneuver through you has-beens. I'm laughing. Don't hear the no cheese.
In there, and it's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Couple of singles back to back. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And that's in for a strike. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip, there's 1 out of Santana, 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Luis Robert. And a foul ball. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Now 1-1.
Strike.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. And that's outside. It's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the first run of the game as the White Sox take the lead.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And first offering is fouled off. Robert off of first with 2 away. Robert on the go. Strike in there. No throw. He's in there safely. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Rocchio on the move. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Naylor matched a homer in his last game.
Ball. That's inside.
Naylor bats left, throws right. 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Cut on and lifted in the air. Benintendi moving under it. Puts it away for the out. Then there's one down.
Batting 7th, center fielder Lane.
Here's Lane Thomas.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Check on the runner. And he's back in safely. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Grounder might be 2. Flips to second. That's 1. And that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 1 and the Guardians nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Sosa with a couple of homers in his last game. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
Whipped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 2-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 1 out, nobody on. Austin Slater stands in. That's a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age. I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Matt Theis stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Inside. And a count even 1-1. That one missed.
1 strike.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Bieber with the strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Ryan Rocchio.
When I come out, I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and
Martin back to work. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just missed.
That ball went out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
The other way. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Brennan.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Walked his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
2 outs, bases empty. That one ripped. Robert ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That one
Ball
in the
one, no
dirt.
strike.
Ball one. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To third. One up, one
He's
down.
out.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder,
Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Definitely classify Tauchman as one of those gritty players, willing to do whatever, get on base, get around the bases.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. There's the strike.
2.
One down, base is empty. This to third. Ramirez sends it to
out.
first. Tauchman is gone.
now batting first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1 so far. You too. Right through there for a strike. That's outside. And it's 1-1. And there's a ball.
Ball 2.
Out to center. Thomas under it. Brings it in. And that is that. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians nothing.
To worry about your fear brings chaos to your conquers. There's no question that you're
Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Jose Ramirez.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman, Carlos
Well, let's get a
Santana.
better feel for that rocket by diving into the numbers with StatCast. Singy, he didn't miss it.
No, clearly not. I mean, he launched that ball at 118 off the bat, and that's just ridiculous power. You know, very few guys can hit a ball as hard as he just did right there.
Next to hit, Carlos Santana. And that is out of play.
You know, these Guardians just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And now the count is even.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Ramirez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
David Fry getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Up and in, and that's ball 1. That's down and in. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 count.
Way high.
Count's full.
There's one.
He's up.
To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. The Guardians down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Fry around third. Relay throw home. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 2-1.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's Lane Thomas now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's off the mark. 1-0. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder,
I'm back in the saddle again. It's like the Wild Wild West, Cowboys and Indians, yeah. So watch how you step to me, cause I've been schooled by the street. No one's testing me. I keep the peace.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Just missed. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And La Pantera heads back to the dugout after the K.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, left field. Kwan settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox.
Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Sosa.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball
the
right
count.
by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ground ball right side, but it kicks foul. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Benintendi is there. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians 1. Back here on the south side, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Colson Montgomery. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
In the air, right field, Brennan. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin.
So now here's the DH, Austin Slater. Grounded out his first time up. And that one is inside. Slater goes 6'1", 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. That smash towards center. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. In there for strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, He's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. On the ground, out to short. Sends it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 2-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, number 64.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Ramirez having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And fouled off. That's out to center field. Robert moves under it. Puts it away for the out. David Fry now at the plate. That one out to right. Tachman. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians 1. Here on the south side, here's Josh Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's too high.
1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Vaughn, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
Last 2
two.
pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Count's full.
Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Robert stands in now and watches strike 1. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Missed with a changeup. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Count's full.
And here's a 3-2. And they'll do it again. 2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Benintendi stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. White Sox strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, James Karinchak.
And he's had a struggle so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Well, 1-run game. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And Naylor swings through that one.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. Ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That just misses, and it's 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Nope.
Outside. And 1-1. Thomas stands at first with one out. That one outside.
That's out.
And it's 2-1. Late on that fastball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at first, one away. Karinchak with a move to first. Thomas dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though
the left-hander on now, Cam Boozer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Brian Rocchio, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fouled off. He was late.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
That one a little bit high. 1-1. This one in the dirt. Look out. And it hit him.
Right there.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And a base hit on the line. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. We are tied at 2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Go ahead run on base. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. Lifted in the air out to left. And it drops in. Fires to the plate. Tag. Not in time. Safe. It's 3-2.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. turned on, but foul wide of third. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Robert sizing this one up. And that's the third out. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 7th inning stretch time. Guardians 3 and the White Sox 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Trevor Stephan. So digging in, Lenny Sosa. And that one fouled off. In there at the knees. And that's strike 2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Nope,
that's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Slider for a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one not close. And that's ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Now it's the DH, Austin Slater. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0. Inside just missed. That one close, ruled a ball. 3-0. Matt Thaiss in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. White Sox down a run. And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Thaiss at the plate now, and that's inside.
Well, with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Rojas in the box now. Takes strike 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Got him. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Anderson.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. And he deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Anderson, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Dan Altavilla is forced to the mound after the injury.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Runner at first with no outs here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Kai Bush, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And that misses. And now 2-0.
2 balls.
Santana, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Comes at 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Thomas in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And there's a foul ball. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. Guardians 3 and the White Sox 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. On the ground at first. Down the line, and it's foul. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And now 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one down.
Up next for the White Sox,
Andrew Vaughn now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. This one in the air. Out. Number 2.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Luis Robert Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. Little chopper rolls foul. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Outside with a breaking ball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Just missed. Andrew Benintendi in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Trevor Stephan won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Joey Cantillo will take over here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one outside, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The 2-2. That's a little bit low.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Penn Murphy.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Base hit, and a good start to the inning. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Strike one.
Oh, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
That one ripped right center field. Going back. Leaping, and it's gone. And they add on. It's 5-2.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Hit in the air, center field. Roberts settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan. To the right side. Slides for the stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 9th. That one lifted to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Yeah, we in go mode.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Emmanuel Clase. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Emmanuel Clase.
Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Clase, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. And now it's even up. And that's fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. To first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Montgomery at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The White Sox trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That misses, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
1 strike.
And it's even up.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.
In the squad.